Hey guys, welcome to Exercise Flexibility. Today we will be working legs without weights. Feel free to pause the video at any time to do your workout, and then know that the harder version of the exercises are in the top corners. Our first exercise is seated leg up and out, and we will be doing 10 each leg 2 times. In this exercise, you will have a flat back, so you can use a couch to lean up against or a wall or nothing. Just make sure your back is straight and you're not curling in or leaning too far forward. As you do this, you will raise your toes up towards the sky and then out to the side, keeping your toes facing the ceiling the entire time and your knee. Both need to be facing the ceiling to fill the exercise properly. And also make sure that when you lift, when you start taking it out to the side, you need to keep it at the same level as when you first lifted, okay? Our second leg workout is hands and knees leg lifts. We will be doing 10 each leg 2 times. Bringing your leg out to the side and then back counts as 1 rep. So make sure you're counting it the right way and not counting 1 for each motion, okay? When you are doing the side motion, almost like you're peeing on a fire hydrant, you need to make sure you're keeping your hips level. You want to be pulling your leg up rather than pulling your hip up, okay? Then when you bring your leg in the back, make sure you are not arching. Instead, you're keeping a straight back and then lifting the leg. Therefore, you are using more of your bum and your legs than your back flexibility. Our third exercise is single leg glute lifts, doing 10 each leg 2 times. But if this version is too easy for you, you can do the harder version in the top corner where you have your 1 foot elevated and then you're lifting your bum higher. In this exercise, I want you to try to keep your legs together as much as possible. That way you are also engaging your adductors while at the same time working your glutes. While you are doing this, make sure you are squeezing your glutes when you lift up to the top, and also if you think about opening your chest, it can help you lift even higher. Our fourth exercise is single leg stand-ups. You will be doing 10 each leg, and this is where you use your chair or couch. Make sure when you sit down, you don't fully unload your weight. You're still active in your leg. That way when you stand up, you're using the muscle the whole way. If this version is too easy for you, then do single leg candlestick stand-ups where you roll down to the ground, toes shoot up to the ceiling, and then you stand back up on 1 leg. Try to keep your lifted leg as high as you can. That way you are using your hip flexors, and then that way you are also focusing on the leg that is bending more and not pressing off of the ground with your other leg, okay? So try and keep that leg lifted as much as you can as you're lowering down. When you're coming back up, if you need to use that front leg, you can, but make sure you're putting the least amount of pressure into that foot as you can, okay? Try and keep it lifted as much as you can. That way it is really isolating that bending leg. Our fifth exercise is a Nordic Curl. You will be doing 10 of these 2 times, making sure you are lowering down as far as you can go, and then you can do the push-up coming back up. Our last exercise is calf raises. Now we have 3 different versions, but for each version you will be doing 20 total. In our calf raises, you want to make sure you are lifting your ankle over your middle toe. That way you aren't pulling your ankles towards the side or towards the middle. In our turned out calf raises, you want to make sure again that you are lifting your ankle over your middle toe, and then when you pull your heels back down, you want to make sure they are pulling back together. You don't want to leave the gap open when you set your feet on the ground. In our turned in version, now is when you want to keep your feet, your big toes almost touching, and then when you lower your heels, you want to keep your heels out as far as you can, but when you raise, having our ankle go over our middle toe again. Thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe.